And people are not even becoming aware that when you go to one psychoanalyst, he gives one explanation, go to another, he gives another, go to third, he gives another. And all explanations seem to be right. They are all rationalizations. And they don't help at all. They don't transform your being. I have heard a great psychologist told his assistant that today 3 applicants were coming in to be interviewed for the secretary opening, and to please pay close attention to what was going on. This is an experiment in psychological insight. The first woman came into the office and provided the usual information, name, experience, etc. Then the psychologist nudged his assistant for attention and asked her what was 2 and 2. Her reply was, well, if you add them together, the answer is 4. She was asked to wait while the other applicants were interviewed. The second woman was brought in. After all the information was given, the psychologist again nudged his assistant and asked her, what is 2 and 2? Her reply was, if you wrote them 2, 2, one behind the other, the answer was 22. She was asked to wait outside. Then the third woman was brought in. After all the preliminaries, the assistant was again nudged for attention, and again the same question was asked about 2 and 2. Well, she replied, if you add them, the answer is 4, but if you write them one behind the other, the answer is 22. Asking her to wait also, the psychologist asked the assistant if he understood what had been going on. This is psychology. The assistant said he understood everything except the 2 and 2 question. That is simple question. That simple question lends much psychological insight into each of them, replied the great man. The first woman was very positive. 2 and 2 are certainly 4. The second one was more imaginative. A 2 written after a 2 is certainly 22. And finally, the third woman answered both ways. So she is positive with imagination. Okay, said the assistant. I can understand that. But which one would you pick? That is simple, said the boss. The one with the big tits, of course. Psychology seems to lead nowhere. It just goes round and round with great explanations, with great rationalizations, and finally you are the same.